So hey guys, so here's a new video, and yeah. So as you can probably tell, I've already logged in and everything. So yeah, it's a new video, it's a new event, it's a new card, and yeah. So first of all, um, so let me get started on this, and yeah. So it's a Shikamaru Nara and Sasori Kankuro event. Now, this event's rather strange for me at the very least because I didn't expect it to come this soon. A couple of months back, Chinese servers did get the Diamond Shikamaru, so I did know that he was in the works to come out for us eventually. I just expected it to take a longer time, essentially. So I mean, part of me is disappointed because it's Diamond Shikamaru. If I want to get the Konoha collection, it's gonna be a bitch for me because now I have to get Diamond Shikamaru and not only Diamond Soccer but also Diamond Shikamaru. So it's gonna be a pain in the ass for me. But either way, it's just interesting to see Shikamaru like this because hey, it's a new diamond card, new possibilities. So yeah, so let's get it right into it. So this is the final form of Shikamaru. It's the Black Spider Lily. What it does, it deals ninjutsu damage, additional ninjutsu, taijutsu, and ninjutsu damage to all enemies. High possibility to entangle enemies for 2 rounds. Decrease dodge for 3 rounds. Make enemies cannot recover chakra for 2 rounds. So that's the final form of Shikamaru. I actually have one of those, believe it or not. You can get one from the Gold 10 draw, fully trained up to his final form. Now, the way you can get to his final form is by training up Shikamaru up to his, what do you call it? His, not last form, training up, the way you get to this form, sorry. The way you get to this form is by training up Shikamaru all the way up to, what do you call it? His second to final form, I believe. Basically, you need to train him to his purple card and then get another purple card plus 60 of Azuma's, uh, no, Shikaku's Behest. And then you have one final form purple card, Shikamaru. I'm just going to go ahead and test out his unique skill very quickly. Um, I'm not expecting much, to be completely honest, simply because, well, how do I put it? How do I put it? It's Shikamaru, I guess. Shikamaru has never really been truly powerful in the arena. I get in the anime or in the manga. I mean, he's had his moments, but overall, Shikamaru is not one of those cards where you're like, holy shit, he's one of the most powerful characters in the anime. So I mean, that's just me, I guess. He does get a new bloodline called Shadow Manipulation, as you can see here. It gives him 4K HP. So yeah, I mean, that's interesting, I suppose. But just gonna go ahead and test out his unique skill very quickly. So it's Blackwater Lily, and as you saw, it tangled most of the enemy ninja here. It didn't do that much damage, as you can see, but it did tangle them. Tangles them quite nicely, actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to Almighty Push. I don't think he'll win because of the damage. Uh, But as you can see, he's tangling them. Now, the only other card that can do that is Madara Uchiha and also Zetsu. Those are, and the first Okage. Those are the only cards who can do that as of right now, as of the time of this recording. So it looks like it's fairly common, honestly. As far as I can tell, it gets almost the entire team. So that's very good. Doesn't do that much damage, but that's probably because I don't have a lot of ninjutsu attack on Shikamaru at the moment. But like I said, it does entangle them, so that is interesting that it can do that. Um, Even if it's for 2 rounds, it still entangles them completely. Most of the time, the entire team. Now, obviously, it doesn't do it always for the entire team, but most of the time, it does look like it does entangle. Most if not the entire team. So it looks like it has a very high possibility of entanglement. I'm not saying it's going to be something for the Ninja World War, but there's always possibilities, I suppose, when it comes to that sort of thing. So yeah, just gonna let this finish up, I guess, and let's see. Yeah, he was barely not able to beat it because of the damage output. So yeah, it's interesting. It decreases dodge. It doesn't do that much damage, quite honestly. It's a lot like Zetsu's what do you call it? The bronze, silver, and gold Zetsu. I'm sorry, I need to lower the volume on everything over here. It's a lot like the bronze, silver, and gold Zetsu spiritual manipulation. Has high possibility to entangle enemies. So Shikamaru can do the same thing. When you train up Shikamaru up to bronze, as you can see over here, he doesn't get that much CP. Quite honestly, I guess it's interesting, but he doesn't get that much CP. So to train him up, you need another final form Shikamaru with the Black Lily unique skill. So you can't rely on the. Hang on, let me see something quickly. Let me check something out. I'm gonna go ahead and go to my Shikamaru Nara, and that's very interesting then. To train. Okay, yeah, I was right. See, the thing is because I thought, well, Shikamaru Nara, it showed that you needed the Shikamaru Nara before, but no, this one is either way. It's for, yeah, you need the Black Spider Lily Shikamaru, and not the, what do you call it, the, Shadow Neck Binding. So, I mean, that was just me testing him out, I suppose. Hang on, let me try to train him up again. Yeah, he's not gonna get trained up. Yeah, you need the Black Spider Lily. I just thought that maybe. So yeah, you can get one quote unquote free if you do a gold 10 draw. I did do a gold 10 draw. I did record it, but the problem is that quite honestly, music started playing from, well, my family's radio, and I quite honestly didn't want to have to deal with that, copyright issues or whatever. I know it's stupid, and I really do doubt that anybody would bother doing that. But I don't want to take that chance, essentially, as fucked up as it is. So yeah, and I mean, I just thought it'd be annoying just to have to listen to that crap, or those things. So today's the 28th, yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But yeah, so that's Shikamaru with his new skill. It looks like it's gonna be a very good skill, once again, because of the high possibility to entangle enemies. Very useful as far as I know, and as far as I can tell. Now, once again, to get them up to that point, you need to get 2 purple card Shikamarus, and then go ahead and get 60 Behest, Shikaku's Behest, and then you can train it up. Now, you can buy this card to Diamond fairly easily, but the way it's done, well, you can buy them up to Silver in 1 day if you recharge 1,900 gold and do a gold 10 draw. You get basically 4 Shikamaru Naras right then and there, nearly fully trained up. 3 of them are fully trained up. 1 of them you need to train up manually, and it doesn't take that much to do so. If you want a gold, gold Shikamaru, what you can do is just recharge for 1,900 gold for 2 days, and then 500 gold on the last day, and you should have enough Shikamaru Naras to train them up to gold. And then after gold, I don't know how many will of fire you're gonna need, but either way, you're gonna need some will of fire to train them up to diamond. But getting up to gold is the biggest challenge right about now. So what do you get if you get them to bronze? So you get Toad's times 10, level 6 Pill Scroll Package times 5. If you get them to silver, you're going to get Toad's times 20, Bloodline Stone times 100, and Ninja Spirit times 5. Now if you get Shikamaru up to gold, you're going to get the exclusive equipment Chakra Blade. If you get them to diamond, you're going to get the refining material for the Chakra Blade called Blade Fragments. Then there's also Diamond Sasori Kankuro. Unfortunately, I don't have a Diamond Sasori Kankuro in my inventory, and you can't do a gold 10 draw for him. I never really bothered to train him up to that point, but it's a meh card for me. I'm sure there's a collection for him, and I'll eventually get him, because I'm fairly sure he has a collection with Gara and Tamari, but as of right now, it's like, I'm not particularly interested. So if you have a Bronze Kankuro, you're going to get Toad's times 20, level 6 Pill Scroll Package times 5. If you have them silver, you're going to get the Toad's times 20, Broadline Stone times 100, and Ninja Spirit times 5. Now, if you have them gold, you're going to get puppets. If you have them diamond, you're going to get puppet power, the refining material for the puppets. And yeah, So Black Secret Technique, that's actually the what do you call it? The passive for Kankuro. Shadow Manipulation, it's oh no, it's not a passive, it's a bloodline. Okay, my bad, I'm sorry. It's a bloodline from Kankuro. The Shadow Manipulation, that's the bloodline for Shikamaru. Now the Shadow Neck Binding Technique, that's for Kankuro. Shikamaru, that's his active skill. Basically what it does, it attacks it does an AoE attack, has a high possibility to silence your enemies for 2 rounds and bleeds them for 1 round, and increases Shikamaru's chakra recovery for 3 rounds. Now, it's a level 105 skill, so you're going to need a gold, possibly diamond Shikamaru to be able to use it. You can get it from consumption. Not quite sure if you can get it from the shop, but I do know you can get it for consumption. Now, the Shadow Imitation Technique is a defensive passive for Shikamaru. Now, this is a passive that you can equip to him at level 105. The thing about this is Shikamaru does have a secondary passive, but if you want to get it, you're gonna have to buy it. It's essentially behind a paywall. As you can see right here, you're gonna have to recharge. Let's see. Let's see. You're gonna have to recharge 1,900 gold to get the certificate for Shikamaru. So you can put on both of his passives. So the passive that I just mentioned right now, which is Shadow Imitation Technique, that is the defensive passive for Shikamaru. What it does, just before your team or he gets attacked, it increases all of your teammates' massive ninjutsu defense and taijutsu defense for 2 rounds. Makes Shikamaru immune to most controls for 1 round. Now, if you equip it to Shikamaru, he gets an extra 13,500 HP plus 430 per level gained. Taijutsu attack 12,000 plus 320 per level gained. A ninjutsu defense 13,600 plus 340 per level gained. Once again, it's a level 105 skill, so you may possibly need a diamond or gold Shikamaru to get this skill and be able to equip it to Shikamaru. Then there's his offensive skill. It's called Blast Flying Blade. What it does after you release your unique skill with Shikamaru, it deals ninjutsu damage in an AoE attack with additional taijutsu and ninjutsu. I'm not quite sure what that means, but I'm assuming it's good, more damage. Now, it has a high possibility to knock up the front row enemies for 2 rounds, which, as far as I know, just kind of means tanglement. I'm not quite sure on it. It seems to be tangle, but once again, I'm not quite sure. Now, what else does it do? It burns all enemies for 2 rounds and removes all enemies' healing effects. So HOTs, anything like that, slugs, it removes them because they are healing effects. So it just removes them off of the enemy. Now, if you equip it to Shikamaru, he gets 20,200 HP plus 900 per level gained. He also gets 14,000 in Jutsu attack plus 280 per level gained, and 11,500 Taijutsu defense plus 320 per level gained. Now, once again, this is level 105 passive, so again, I can't stress this enough. Gold/diamond Shikamaru for that to work. Now, the Black Secret Technique Machine Shot, that's just the passive for Kankuro. Basically, what it does is after you do a normal round, it deals massive ninjutsu damage to the enemies in the line, entangles your enemies for 1 round, and decreases their ninjutsu and taijutsu defense for 2 rounds. If you equip it to Kankuro, keep in mind it's a level 105 passive. If you equip it to a gold diamond Kankuro, he's gonna get 15,000 15k HP plus 700 per level gained, 16,750 ninjutsu attack plus 340 per level gained, and then 13,600 plus 320 per level gained taijutsu defense. And it does need hit to take effect, so keep that in mind. It's not one of those skills that just kind of happens even if you miss. Now, Chakra Blade Tier 4. This is the weapon, the main weapon for Shikamaru and Azuma. Honestly, you're more than likely going to be using it on Shikamaru. But at tier 4, it gives an extra 54k ninjutsu attack and 62k taijutsu attack to Azuma or Shikamaru. It also gives them a skill called Chakra Blade, which after the round ends makes one random enemy chakra down for 1 round. I don't know what it means by chakra down, but I'm gonna assume it's more of a suppresses or stops them from using their chakra. Now Shikamaru's earrings. Tier 4, it's a new weapon. You don't need to have a refining material for it. It comes at tier 3 once you get it for 25k consumption. This is actually the highest consumption you can do during this event, so just keep that in mind. Now, something I've noticed and is interesting for those of you who have a diamond mic guy who are looking for an earring slot weapon, I suppose. It does say Shikamaru's earrings. It does ninjutsu attack and taijutsu attack enhancement. So just 20 ninja that you equip it to a tier 4, it's going to give some ninjutsu and taijutsu attack. Now how much, I'm not quite sure. But taijutsu attack is always welcome on my guy. So that should be something somebody could look into. Now if you equip it to Shikamaru, he's going to get an extra 30,000 hit and 59,000 ninjutsu defense when you equip it to him. He's also going to get the possibility after a normal attack to release a skill called Human Shadow Simulation Technique. It deals ninjutsu damage to one enemy and confuses the target for 2 rounds. Now keep in mind, it does need hit to take effect. Jonin armor, it's the run-of-the-mill Jonin armor that my guy Kakashi Hatake and now Shikamaru can equip. If you equip it to any of those 3 ninja, they're going to get an extra 38k HP, 25k ninjutsu defense, and 19k ninjutsu defense. So either way, it's pretty good. Now the net lining is actually an equipment for Shikamaru. Shikamaru actually has quite a few equipments, I believe 6 in total. I'm not quite sure. But what it does, it enhances taijutsu defense and ninjutsu defense. Now if you equip it to Shikamaru, he gets an extra 60k HP and 50k taijutsu attack. Kneecap bandage, once again a weapon, an item for Shikamaru. It enhances HP and taijutsu attack, and it increases an extra 62k taijutsu defense and 60k hit to Shikamaru when you equip it to him. Puppet Master's hat, exclusive equipment for Kankuro. If you equip it to Kankuro, he gets an extra 63k HP, 53k ninjutsu defense, and he also gets a skill called Black Secret Technique, Puppet Shield. Basically, it provides a shield right before he gets attacked, and it increases your front row's ninjutsu attack. Sand Ninja's armor, once again, an item for Kankuro. If you equip it to Kankuro at tier 4, he gets an extra 58k ninjutsu attack and 74k ninjutsu defense. Sand Ninja's headband, it's an item for Kankuro and Tamari. If you equip it to them at tier 4, they're going to get an extra 55k HP and 45k taijutsu defense. So if you recharge 500 gold for 3 days, you're going to get a Shikamaru final form. If you do a gold 10 draw, you're going to get a Shikamaru final form. Keep in mind you can only do it once per event, so be careful with that. Don't do it more than once and expect to get one more. If you recharge 220 gold, you're going to get a Shikamaru final form and then a Sasori Kankuro. So that's pretty good. So see, that's what I mean. So 220 gold, 1 Shikamaru. Gold 10 draw, that's 2 Shikamaru. That's a bronze Shikamaru essentially right then and there. If you recharge all the way up to 500 gold, you're going to get essentially... No, my bad. 1,000 gold, you're going to get another Shikamaru. All the items needed to train up a Shikamaru up to his final form. And then if you recharge 1,900 gold, you're going to get silver Shikamaru in 1 day. Anything after that would be up to you to recharge or to train up. You could recharge 3,100 gold and essentially get 5 Shikamarus in total for 1 day. But I really wouldn't recommend it because Shikamaru is one of those cards you can take your time and train it up for free. Admittedly, it's very frustrating to do so, but you can do so if you really want to. Now, for the consumption rewards, they're nothing particularly special. Before 5,000 gold, at 6,000 gold, you're going to get the active skill for Shikamaru. At 7,000 gold, you're going to get the weapon puppet for Kankuro. You can only get it to tier 2 at this point. Keep that in mind. You need a refining material to get it to tier 3, and then so on to tier 4. Chakra Blade at 8,000 gold. If you want to get both of the weapons up to tier 4, just consume 9k for the entire event, and you're going to get the refining materials and the weapons for both Shikamaru and Kankuro. If you want all of the items for Shikamaru, you're going to have to do the full 25k consumption. If you just want Kankuro's, Kankuro's items, you're actually going to have to consume 20k. So Shikamaru has 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like he has 5 weapons in total, 5 items in total, which is actually quite good. And keep in mind that the Blast Flying Blade and the Shadow Imitation Technique, they seem to have very high bonuses, so it should be very good. He should have a decent amount of HP and CP is what I'm trying to say. I'm not going to be recharging during this event. I might do a 1,900 gold recharge towards the end of the event. But quite honestly, more than likely, I'm just going to grind out Shikamaru to diamond and not bother to train him up any further than that because I'm saving up gold. I really want to get at least gold first Hokage or Hashirama Senju or a gold Tobirama the next time that their event comes up. So I want to do that, so I'm just saving as much gold as I can. I just got the gold Tandra just out of curiosity for Shikamaru's technique, so I can show it to you guys. So yeah, that's really why I did that. So just kind of saving up gold right at this point and hoping that a Tobirama and Hashirama event is far away and I have like 120k gold just to spend during that event. But yeah, so that's really about it for this part of the video as far as the event goes. Shikamaru, once again, he's a card you can train up and can be free. You really only have to do the consumption because you get everything you would get from the rewards just for having a diamond Shikamaru. You can get everything from the consumption. You can get the weapon from the consumption. Same thing for Kankuro. So I mean, really, the biggest thing here is the consumption because you can just get everything else by being patient and, you know, using your stamina to grind out Shikamaru and Kankuro. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the daily Q&A, and then after that, not much else. I heard something about what do you call it? Kanye's new video, and I was trying to find it, but I couldn't watch it. I only really saw like commentary on it, which is kind of boring. I want to see it for myself, as weird enough as that sounds. But couldn't find anything, and yeah. Not an excuse, just an explanation. So Fairy Tail, hi. Cookie Gamer, hi. What's with the national war and why doesn't it work? It's still, honestly, it's still being developed, Maddie. That's probably why they're just kind of throwing it out there. Same thing happened with the cross-server mines. Even some fusion, I think it was called. Fusion, some fusion trials. I don't know how that worked. But yeah, like, once again, it's just some beta testing, I guess. Really, that's just what's going on there. Manrush. Excuse me. Manrush, Gakal. Base Sobinama fully equipped, any good for war, better than Jiraiya fully equipped. Yes, actually, because of his debuffs, especially if you have his mask, which is the Hokage's armor. For Tobidama to be really useful, even in purple card form in the Ninja World War, you actually need to have his the second ninja suit tier 4, and you need to have the Hokage's armor tier 4. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly show that to you, but here we go, and there we go. Yeah, you need this one, the Hokage armor tier 4, and the second ninja suit tier 4. The second ninja suit's gonna provide him with shadow clones, and the Hokage armor is gonna increase the damage of his debuffs, which are two bleed debuffs that you get to use whenever you release his unique skill. Can you test the stun lock for me? It involves Kakashi, Lightning Cutter in the front and Mitsuki behind him. Thanks. I tested it out, Panda players. I can go ahead and show you right here quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Gonna switch out, take that guy off. Formation change. So I believe it was Kakashi with Kamui Lightning Cutter. And then, there we go, Kakashi, Kamui Lightning Cutter, and then Mitsuki. So both of them have the curse seals on them, and I need a weapon that can add in chakra recovery, but I can't find one. And none of the items for Kakashi increases chakra recovery, so that kind of sucks. Chakra, nope. So I tested it out, and you were actually right. It does work rather nicely, quite honestly. I'm gonna go ahead and put in Obito because it's just a lot easier for me to put in Obito and have his chakra recovery be useful, essentially, because Kakashi, his chakra recovery is rather low, so he can't use his, what do you call it? His, dang, what's it called? His Kamui Lightning Cutter every other turn like Obito can. So gonna go ahead and do that. Bloodline. Okay, I can then equip Jinjuriki. So change. Where is it? Where is it? Bingo. Equip. So there we go. And let's go to Hero and Merciless Sasuke. So I know the idea is that Kakashi's gonna go ahead and stun the enemy, the front row. But just pretend that the front row is stunned and so and so. But it seems that as long as your card can, constantly release his unique skill, not unique skill, as long as Kakashi can constantly release his, what do you call it, his Kamui Lightning Cutter and his Thunder Spreading, it should, for the most part, keep you alive. The only problem I can see is that every couple of turns it does kind of just not pander out, but it just stops working. Simply because I don't know, maybe not enough chakra recovery or something. But yeah, halfway through it kind of just stops working. As you can see, there was a couple of times where it did get hit. Now I'm not counting times like this where Obito just simply wasn't able to stun the front row because he doesn't have thunder spreading. But a few times it doesn't work. But in general, I would say if you can have Kakashi use his lightning cutter every other turn, um, it would work. It would, increase, and not increase, but it would be a very successful stun lock. And congratulations for finding that out, quite honestly. The only downside to it is that you have to use Mitsuki. Mitsuki is not exactly powerful when it comes to damage output. But then again, neither is Kakashi. So if you have somebody like the second Hokage, the first Hokage, or Orochimaru, and I don't know, the Jiraiya combination card, you should be able to get fairly high in the Ninja World War. So my recommendation would be a team kind of like this. Or is it? I mean, obviously you don't have what do you call it? You don't have all of these cards and all of this fully geared out so you can use it. But it's just an idea essentially. It's just like testing it. Hang on, give me a second. Oh, I'm so sorry. I tried to stop it, but like it was coming out whether I wanted to or not, and it wanted to come out more than I wanted it to stay in, essentially. But yeah, that's just kind of like a team I'd recommend. Obviously gold, everything, diamond, everything if possible. But just try to get those cards as high as you can, and yeah, it should work out at the very least in theory. Um, but yeah, who knows? Gonna go ahead and get him out of the way, get him out of the way. I'm gonna unequip all of this crap. But yeah, once again the Mitsuki and the Kakashi and all of that. That was pure genius. Very well done. Very nice, Panda. Um, oh shit, I forgot to equip that too, Kakashi. I know I'm not gonna win any of these simply because I made it so I wouldn't win. I don't particularly want to have to run out of trash for that, and I don't particularly need any of these items from the heroic dungeon. So there's that. See, that's the thing I don't like. I mean, in the actual Ninja World War, it could probably work with flying colors. Um, the problem is that it's not in the Ninja World War, and it just keeps on fucking up, basically, because of the stupid, what do you call it? Um, because of the stupid, chakra recovery not being enough to go ahead and, damn, what's it called? Not being enough to go ahead and have Kakashi use Kamui Lightning Cutter every other turn. Kakashi doesn't have any passives or items that increases chakra recovery. But either way, that's a very good strategy to have. So yeah, thanks Panda Players once again. Very nice, very nicely done. Let's see. I feel like I skipped quite a few. So can you show me all your cards? Can you show all your cards? Sure, why not? So we have Sasuke Uchiha Diamond, Naruto Uzumaki Diamond, combination card between Jiraiya and Naruto called Sage Teacher and Student, Orochimaru Diamond, Hashirama Senju Diamond, I mean Gold, I mean Silver, sorry about that. I'm gonna go scroll back a little bit, Bronze, Silver, Six Path Madara, Haku and Zabuza combination card, Fight for Love, Naruto Hinata combination card, once again, Hashirama Senju Silver, Inazagi Itachi, a Diamond Danzo, Diamond Chisui, Diamond Jiraiya, Diamond Fourth Raikage, Diamond Tsunade, Diamond Mizukage Terumi Mei, Diamond Mifune, Gold Sakura, Diamond Hinata, Diamond Chojiro, Gold Boruto, Gold Sarada, Gold Obito, Silver Kurotsuchi, Gold Zetsu, Silver Nagato, Diamond Sasori, Bronze Kara, Diamond Hanzo, Silver Uchiha Shisui. That's the second Uchiha Shisui that I'm trying to work up to Diamond. Um, Gold Kakashi Atake. You know what? Fuck it. I'm bored. Nah, I was gonna say fuck it. I'm gonna train up Kakashi up to Diamond, but nope. I'm gonna save up until Diamond Sakura. Who did I unlock? I'll wait till you get locked. Diamond Hidan, Diamond Kakuzu, Bronze Ginkaku and Kinkaku, Diamond Mike Guy, Diamond Gengetsu Hizoki, Diamond Mu, Diamond Sage Kabuto, Silver Killer B, Purple Card Third Raikage, his final form, Bronze Diva Path, Gold Kishigaki Kisame, Gold Third Kazekage Puppet, Silver Conan, Gold Kairin, Gold Jugo, Gold Suigetsu, Gold Sai, Gold Yamato, Diamond Zabuza, and then after that it's just a bunch of purple cards. A Gold Mitsuki, Silver Diamond Six Gates Rock Lee, Gold Mad Scientist, and then finally like a Diamond Haku at the very end. So yeah, those are most, if not all, of my cards. Everything else is just like purple/blue cards that are like miscellaneous. Just FYI, you can now upgrade Kankuro and Shikamaru to diamonds, and more than likely the next event will be those two. MTG. Thank you. Um, So Ethan already showed my cards. Alejandro, can somebody tell me the description for Hidan's exclusive skin skill? So we're gonna go to Hidan quickly, scroll to the left, and quite honestly, this is my favorite. What do you call it? Skin for Hidan, the Deathrite Hidan. You get the skin when you get a Diamond Hidan. Just wait a little bit; it's gonna come to you. So the skill is called Immortal Body. Damage user and cost taijutsu to damage to all enemies. Make targets bleed for 3 continuous rounds. And at level 105, 6.7k damage. For the bleeds, I guess. Yeah, I don't think it's a very good skill. But whatever. Um, you think you can let me borrow $60? Sorry, Andrew. I'm broke. A Burning Flame. Where do you get the badges for the Slug Scroll and the Naruto Toad Scroll? So yeah, those badges are not in game just yet. It's basically just content that it's not in the game yet. It's almost like a teaser, I suppose, but these devs are very bad at updating, so yeah, they're still not in the game. Sorry, Burning Flame. Nostarian Cien, how do you get the training material for Sakura 100 Seal? Great video. Greetings from Great Carrier. Canaria, Spain. Huh, thank you, Nostria. Um, yeah, Izareth says it nicely here. 20-12, 18 stamina per try. And when it does drop, you get 2 of them at a time. Keep in mind the drop rate, while not the worst, it's not the best. Takes a lot of stamina, so just be prepared for that. How do you get the Chinese version of the app? Somehow get the App Store to change your location to China Store. Honestly, I'm not quite sure. H4, I'm just gonna call you that. No, it's probably not your name, but I don't even want to try to pronounce that. Manraj, can you test out Naruto Sora skin? Apparently they buffed it so it can stun since no one's using it. It should be interesting. If they did buff it, I mean, although I do kind of doubt that. I think what you were looking at, or what they showed you at the very least, is probably not the Asura skin, but the Sexy Technique Naruto. The Sexy Technique Naruto, if I recall correctly, it stuns and it seals, if I recall correctly. Uh, Once again, if I recall correctly, I could be wrong, but it does that. So, Asura Naruto, there we go. It's the skill Truth Seeking Ball Naruto. Yeah, the description didn't change at all. Once again, as fucked up as it sounds, I think they just kind of showed you the Sexy Technique Naruto. Yeah, see, nobody was stunned. Yeah, I'm fairly sure it was a Sexy Technique Naruto. I mean, Naruto is obviously gonna win, but my Naruto's completely and utterly overpowered. He can easily solo this heroic dungeon. So yeah, I mean, like I said, they can hardly even touch him. So yeah, uh, fairly sure that they just showed you the, what do you call it? Which reminds me that I need to equip this to Itachi. And yeah, I'm fairly sure they just showed you the Sexy Technique Naruto. Skill being used with like the Truth Seeking Bow Naruto. I guess image on it, the skin on it. But yeah, it's probably Sexy Technique Naruto that you saw. I've grown quite fond of this skin. It looks pretty nice. And it also matches nicely with the Hinata skin. But anyways, hope that answered your question. Manraj, I think it was. I really hate when it just kind of skips around. So does Mitsuki get the exclusive bonus, equipment bonus from Orochimaru's equipment? No, he does not. Um, yeah, it doesn't work on Mitsuki, the Orochimaru Tier 4 ring. If you don't believe me, here, just very quickly, I'm gonna go to Orochimaru's ring. Gonna go to Mitsuki all the way towards the end of this thing. Keep in mind, my Mitsuki is level 85, so there's no way he can possibly even use the curse seal unless he has the ring equipped to him, and the ring would have to work for him to get a curse seal. So let's go ahead and yeah, he has a curse seal of wrath. So let's see, and yada yada. I really hate the fact that they depowered that fucking dungeon. It's bullshit. Yeah, see, no curse seal was released. No item or whatever was released because yeah, there's nothing to be released. So yeah, Mitsuki's, I mean Orochimaru doesn't. Orochimaru items don't give bonuses to Mitsuki. Hope that answered that question properly, and let's keep on going with the questions. Let's see. Since most cards have around 5 items, do you think there will only be 5 items, or do you think that every card will have an exclusive item in each slot? By the way, how much do you think the combination card for Chojiro and the Mizukage will cost? Because those two are my strongest cards at 3 million CP. I don't know, quite honestly. It's the Mizukage, so any Kage will probably cost quite a bit. Honestly, I'd say you're looking at a ballpark of around $200. That's usually what they seem to cost for the higher end cards. $500 being the most expensive one that I can remember, that being the Itachi combination card with Sasuke. But yeah, hopefully that helps. And there's some cards that have more than 5 items, like Zetsu has 6 items, I believe. Obito also has 6 items. Who else has 6 items? Quite a few cards have 6 items. It's just that it's very hard or very rare for anybody to have all 6 items. I think Minato also has 6 items, but I could be wrong. But yeah. And will they eventually all have an exclusive item in each slot? I don't know. Probably, but as of right now, it's probably going to take a long time for them to be released. Hey Luis, I need help with on 19-11, the Almighty Push. My team is Gold Haku, Rekurina Obito, Gold Naruto, the one before Kuruma Naruto, Sakura, the one before Slug Sakura, Akatsuki Sasuke, and Combat Order Kakashi. In that order, any tips? So first of all, I would recommend to put in Combat Order Kakashi first. His Combat Order skill usually has a nice chance of stunning your enemy in front of you, which is always useful, and that would boost up the ninjutsu attack of all the cards after Kakashi. Another thing is to put on the Shida Tensei active skill on Obito. It's going to take you a while because of the bloodline requirements to get all of the bloodlines to Rinnegan, but the skill is very much worth it to equip it to Obito. Gold Naruto, try to get the strongest father and son skin. It's a very good skin to have, and it's gonna last you up until you have Naruto Diamond. I still use it up until this point. I still use the skill. So yeah, just try to get that. I know it's a pain in the ass to get all the way up to 15k gold to buy it, but trust me, it's very much worth it. Now I'd recommend you train up Sakura up to Slug Sakura actually. Put her in right before. So the order I'd recommend for you to put in is Kakashi, Obito, and once you get Slug Sakura, Sakura, and then Gold Naruto, then Haku, and then finally what's his face, Sasuke. Yeah, that's really all the tips I can give you right about now. Sorry. I'd recommend you put in Indra Ero Sasuke. Just buy the skin for 15k gold. But if you're having trouble with Naruto, go for the strongest father and son Naruto first, and then the Indra Sasuke. Hi Luis, great video. Thanks for the helpful tips. I'm currently stuck on 20-1. I'm completely free to play. I have Gold Haku, level 101, purple gold Naruto, saving for father and son skin, 100 string Sakura, reoccurring Obito, equipped with Shida Tensei, Eternal Mangekyo, Sharingan, Sasuke saving for Indra Sasuke, Time Space Kamui. I'm also assuming it's best to save 30k gold and get both skins at the same time, possibly during a Naruto slash Sasuke event for their equips through consumption as well. Any suggestions that you could provide is much appreciated. I have no problems if I have to grind certain items or I have to grind to their max current skills to the max. Thanks again. So Sheen, very nicely done, honestly. It's very impressive. You have a gold Haku at level 101. I know I can't do free to play. I'm way too impatient. So the fact that you can do it, that's awesome. Now the thing is that my biggest recommendation right now is actually just do a gold 10 draw. Believe it or not, during this event, you're gonna get a Shikamaru. He's not gonna be your most powerful card, but those twines will be life saving for you, man. It's essentially, if you are lucky enough, an AoE stun. Which reminds me, Muharrem Fazli. Sorry if I butchered your name there. I'm horrible at names. You can do the same thing. Do a gold Tendron. You're gonna get Shikamaru. As you saw, he twines quite often, and twine is basically a stun for 2 rounds. It's very good. Sometimes you get the entire enemy team, so that's very, very useful. Strongest recommendation I do have for you is if you're gonna be doing what I said, you're probably gonna want to switch out or take out what's this Naruto. Not because he's not useful. Well, essentially, you're gonna have to look at it this way. Gold Naruto doesn't do that much damage, especially if you don't have his strongest father and son skin. So yeah, switch out Naruto, put in Shikamaru, and put Shikamaru first, then Obito, then what's his name, Kakashi, then Sakura, and then finally yeah, Kakashi, then Sakura, then Kakashi, and then finally Haku. You're doing quite great, honestly, especially for a free-to-play player. So yeah, like I said, do a gold Tundra. That twine on Shikamaru is very, very useful. So yeah, how did you find your IG and Virgil? Um, it's a little bit of a weird question. How did I find it? I kind of just typed it in. But Virgil, so I don't know if you guys have ever played Devil May Cry the original, not the rebooted one. I have nothing against the rebooted one, quite honestly. It's not exactly towards my style, but I realized that it wasn't geared towards the old players for Devil May Cry. It was more for the a newer generation that they wanted new fans, I suppose, with a new taste, new spin, and whatever. I can appreciate the game for what it is, but it's not my cup of tea. But yeah, Virgil was the brother of Dante, the demon hunter. I quite often, anytime I make a username for a what do you call it? For a game, I usually either go with Virgil or Dante, the two demon brothers. One would always wear red, the other one would always wear blue. I have a habit of wearing blue or red, so I kind of just enjoy those two. So yeah, it's Virgil from Devil May Cry. That's where I got the Virgil thing. I enjoy playing Devil May Cry. I actually have the Devil May Cry 4 special edition in my PlayStation 4. Sometimes when I'm really stressed out or I have some free time, I go ahead and play. Virgil's an awesome character, and so yeah, I just decided to use Virgil for this game. So that's how I found my in-game name. In order for Kakashi to use his 105 passive, does he have to be silver or gold? He has to be gold. Don't ask me, okay? Raikage Showcase. I already did a Raikage Showcase, long time ago, actually. Let's see, Raikage Zetsu, daily. There you go, Diamond Raikage Showcase. So share. I should probably edit that. Okay, yeah, it's got all the tags. Let's see, gonna go scroll all the way down. And hopefully this pastes it on, and there you go. You should just be able to click on it, and it'll take you directly to the video. Shikamaru new skill AoE stun, if so, front or back. Yeah, it's nearly an AoE stun. It's just that sometimes it's not an AoE stun. It's not a guaranteed thing. It has a very high probability, but once again, it's not 100%. It's more of a 70% chance of it happening. So if you get unlucky, there's a very good chance of it not happening, basically. So yeah, that's about it for this video. Leave a like if you liked it. Leave a dislike if you don't. I appreciate you watching. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with a new video. Yeah, sorry that I didn't upload yesterday. Uh, I had to work very late. I went in Sunday to work at 7 in the morning, and I came out at right around 3 in the morning, Monday morning. So, no, 7 in the afternoon. Sunday came out at 3 in the morning. Monday. So yeah, it was a bit hectic at that time, and I didn't have the time to make a video. So yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, like I said, that's about it for this video. Leave a like if you liked it. Leave a dislike if you don't. I appreciate you watching, and we're slowly creeping up to 900 subscribers. That's pretty cool. So thanks, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow with a new video.